Hi, welcome to lawrenceholtberg.com. Today we're going to be training you on how to add article posts to your website. If you haven't already watched the video entitled Basic Page Layouts with Sidebars in the playlist, then you may want to actually watch that video first. It's real similar to this one. This one has a few more options though. Okay, in order to create any of the articles in any of the categories listed here, they all are, even the video ones, they all are found under posts. So you'll go to your back office here and go to post, and you'll see here are some that are already listed. We're going to edit one here, edit this ASUS Zonar one, and we're going to go ahead and view this post. Okay, it did automatically redirect to your change your water, change your life. We are gonna we set that in place permanently, but we're gonna go around that for right now by adding a index 1.php before the question mark p equals 66. Okay, that's only temporary. So when you click view page post, when I hand the site over to you, it will go directly to the page. You won't have to do what I just did. Okay, so at any rate, here's our post. We have I did get in here before. We have a subtitle here. Here's our title, obviously. That's the title here. Notice it shows category, the date, the number of views, and the comments. We have here, we can our text, which starts here, and we have our featured image, which is actually right here. Okay, you can remove this and set a new one if you want. Go ahead and choose the water one here, set featured image. Click update, go back and look at this. We'll refresh this page. You'll notice here that the image has changed. The text is here. We have, if you have external sources that you want to give credit to, you want to come down to this section in here, post settings. Here's where you can actually choose the layout for this page. Right now it's set to default, sidebar, and article and image. You can change it here if you'd like, and go through those options. They're pretty self-explanatory. You can choose a sidebar here. If you want to have any questions about how to create sidebars, please go to the video creating sidebar widgets. Okay, and then create the here and then add a sidebar to this page. Here's the subtitle. So we'll say subtitle text goes here. Okay, and then we'll say for example you're quoting another article, or even if you grabbed an article from another website, you want to put in your source name here. Say article source is New York Times. Okay, and the URL to that is www.nytimes.com, or the actual URL for it via New York Times, or via whoever the article, the author may be, and maybe a link to their to the author's maybe page where they've showcased and featured their author. If there's a second source or any other quotes or sources that you want to include in your article that aren't the full articles themselves, obviously you can use this section for footnotes too, source footnotes. So at any rate, so that's that. Let's just go ahead and look at what we've gotten here so far. Let's go back to the page here and refresh. We are now looking at the title. Subtitle goes here, so that information will be here. You can leave it blank. The image goes here. The text goes here. We have the source here. Source, article source, New York Times. We have tags here, listed here. And let's go back to the post here. Okay, we didn't really put anything here in these, so we just put the link. So the source name now here is linked. There we go. So when you click it, it goes to New York Times. It's after the source. We have tag 1, tag 2, tag 3. Those are listed over here. You can go ahead and delete these. You could say test tag. Tag, hit enter, add, test tag 2. Okay. So you can tag those. Those make your article searchable by those tags on your site, and then it also lists the tags here. So there you go. Next to tags, that's that portion there. Social icons will show up. The previous article would be the previous article within the category, and Lawrence Holberg, this would be the author information. That information can be updated under users here, there, with the profile pic as well as the information about the user. and then you have your similar articles that show up, and then your comments. Now, if you want to change this layout, let's go ahead and update that right fast. The way that's done is come down here now, and you may want to just mess around and try some of these different styles here. Let's try this one, style 2. Come up here. Also choose the category. Obviously, that's a huge one that you want to assign it to. Go ahead and click update. We're kind of going around about, but if you watched the creating basic pages with sidebars, you probably are already familiar with the basic layout of this page. Post is real close to pages. The only difference is that posts actually get posts actually get uh, uh, categories and a few other options, like if it works with the featured image, featured video, you can tag it, commenting systems, etc. So it's more your article based style post. So we did change this to style 2. Let's go see what that looks like. We're not going to add a there we go. Style 2 is a larger image up front. Obviously you'll want to um, uh, and it goes full width right up top. The sidebar uh, space is still there on the right. We don't have any sidebars, so you can't see the fullness of that. Notice the title goes all the way across. Then the sidebar starts next to the image. So you see the title went all the way across, then your sidebar would start here. So you may or may not like the title going all the way across. Look at style 3. Go ahead and update. I'm just going to go through a couple of these. Take you 2 seconds to go ahead and check them out yourself to see what you like. There's the image. The image goes full across the screen. Then the article has space for the sidebar on the right. Subtitle goes down underneath the image this time. And you may or may not like that one. I think that one takes up a lot of the space of the page and is not as readable as quickly. I personally like default or style 1. Style 5 looks real similar, except it looks like the image is not there at all. Let's go ahead and look. Style 5 here. And so you have some options here on the layouts and how you want to lay out your posts. Yes, it removes the image here from the page. Okay. Now let's go ahead and with the image removed from the page, let's go ahead and add a video, and let's make the format of this page, instead of standard, let's make it video. We're going to come in here and add a featured video. Okay. Let me just click a video link that I have over here on my other screen. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and add a featured video here. And let's click update. See how this works. Now we're adding a video to our page from YouTube. And looks like there's a double check here. Make sure the video link is good. Maybe I can take the and featured YouTube off. Let's see if that affects it somehow. That page layout may not work with the video. I have a real strong feeling that it doesn't, because if it removed the featured image, probably would remove the video too. So let's go down and let's use our default style, knowing that we now have the video format, the page set in video format mode, and sure enough, the video now shows up on top. Okay, so now let's go look at this category. It's in category 1. I'm going to hit Control to go to a new page. I'm going to take this out and go index1.php. This is just temporary. Look at the category here, and notice that the category now has a new image up here, and it also has a new image here. Now this is not clickable, as in the sense that this video will play in this spot. What the template actually did is when you added when you added a featured video, okay, this featured video, what the template automatically did when you clicked update is it took the thumbnail that YouTube creates, okay, for this video, and it made it the featured image automatically, so that when you look at the category, the thumbnail that YouTube uses for the video has now become your thumbnail for your in your categories. And so you can see how that worked there. Now let's say, for example, you remove the video here, okay, and you updated, okay, and you went back to your article base here, okay. Now the notice how the image is gone there. You clicked update. However, the featured image still shows here. So let's go look at the categories on the category view, and notice how it's still using the same featured image. So in order to reverse that, if you do remove a video, you're going to have to reset the featured image as well, and you'll have to set it to something different, and then go back and update, and then you should see the featured image show up. Uh, let's see, it should have shown up here. Let me double check make sure that the other one went first. Hold on. All right, it's not showing there. It's probably going to show here. Give it a second. There we go. And now that it's showing here, let's go back and double check our layout here. Oh, the reason why the featured image didn't show up when I changed it here is because it's still in video mode. You'll want to go to standard mode. Click update, refresh, and there is your featured image, subtitle, all the remainder information on your website, similar articles, commenting system, all listed there in a row. Okay, and so you also have a gallery. Let's just go ahead and look at that right fast. Okay, gallery. Now when you set gallery, you want to remove the featured image here. Okay, you want to set featured image. You want to go to upload or media library, and you'd want to go to, actually here, let's take that out. It's not there. What you'd want to do is you want to click in here. Okay, come up here. Okay, and you want to add media. You want to go create gallery. Okay, and you would select the files, upload the files, and you know what, I'm actually going to do a separate tutorial on the gallery. I'm just going to do basic video, your standard, and your image now. I'll do separate tutorials on gallery, link, and quote. But right now I just want to teach you how to set up a basic page using video and a featured image on your page, and then I'll teach you how to make galleries on a separate thing. It's a few steps there. Okay, and let's go ahead and click update. Obviously, you have your post here. You've set your category. It's set to categories 1 over here, and you've given it tags. You've gone through the featured image, featured video. You've given it a layout here in post settings, right here. Given it a layout, shows whether it had a sidebar or not. Give it a subtitle. Give it a source, and obviously it's public here. It's published, yes. And that should basically conclude this tutorial on how to add articles to your website under certain categories and how to change the layouts of those. So I hope this helped you, and I hope you have a blessed day. Thanks.